Hello, welcome back. I know I've not been here for a good few months, but I am back. We're excited to get started with a brand new season. We are on the cusp of a brand new season, and I am going to see that as a brand new start to a lot of things. So thank you very much for joining us, and welcome to the good life. I don't really have much planned for today's video, to be honest. The only job I really want to do is plant up some garlics. You can see I've got some here ready to go. Yeah, I'm actually a little bit late planting them, but hey, we cannot do things about this. And as you can see, the plot looks a little bit desolate, and I've only got about an hour of daylight left, so I'm going to get on with this task and just give you a little bit of an update and let you know what's going on. Oh dear. Well, this is probably testament to the fact that I should have taken this down at the beginning of the winter, because that is not doing anyone any favours. Look at that. I reckon that's what did it. Me and that tree have got issues. Oh well, at least I can reuse the poles in the garden. As the first buds of spring make their appearance, we are returning to our cherished space after a season of reflection and great changes. The past few months have been a testing time for our family, time of personal growth and navigating the ebbs and flows of life, including an imminent change to my job and exciting yet daunting prospect of moving home later this year. With these changes, I need to find a new rhythm, one that promises a bit of room to breathe and to invest in our beloved allotment, somewhere that truly is my happy place. I'm really behind sorting out my polytunnel, as in like so behind I've still got dead plants from last year in here. This is my very frozen water tank, so I've got to sort that out. But the drip system that you can see in here, I've got a whole new plan for that this year, so that will work quite nicely. Look at all these dead and sad plants. It's very, very sad. When I've got a few more hours, I'm going to come back and kind of empty all the compost out, clear this lot, make it good. I might get another one of these actually. It's been quite a... she says that while one of these is hanging off. But this shelving unit's been pretty good. It's a B&M one. It worked a lot better than these rubbish, rickety gardening ones that I've got. So, yeah. Polytunnel is one job. We definitely need to do that. And I got this table as well. Don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but it's been in here for a while. Loving it. And then the next one is doing the rest of this. There's our beds over there. There's our original dead gazebo down here. And our new dead gazebo just there. Wow, that's icy. Look at that. Oh, it's wobbly, look. That's really cool. Ooh, wibble, wibble, wibble. So on this year's gardening plan, our garlics are going in here. I think I've got about 50 garlic seeds on me at the moment, and it's 9 per square foot, and I've got 4 square foot there. So yeah, we'll work that out in a bit. But yeah, they're going just there. And then I've got other stuff going, which I'll put a little note just over here so you can see the garden plan. Other than that, I've covered, not particularly well, I've covered the beds that we've got through the winter. I've put loads of compost on them and then just covered them up because I thought it would be easier that way. I am going to go around today and just make sure that, like here for example, you can see it's kind of flapping around and this bit's all exposed, so I'm just going to put some more wood on that just to keep it down. This one over here is just totally flown open, and that's happened in the last week or so, so I'm going to put some more wood on that to keep that down as well, because I'm not going to be planting in that bed anytime soon, so I want to keep it covered for as long as possible, really. They are my ex-tomato plants. We will get them up and going this year. These are supposed to be sprouting broccoli. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think they might be a bit far gone, but we'll see. Who knows? So maybe they'll come back in spring. Maybe they just need a bit of a frost. Who knows? We'll find this out together. See, stuff like this, I need to make sure this is all covered up, make sure the thing's over the top of it. So that's one of the jobs I'm going to do today. Last year, I must admit that my heart felt heavy with a tinge of disappointment. Despite my best intentions, the allotment didn't quite transform as I had dreamed. But this year, with fresh energy and a renewed spirit, I'm more determined than ever to shape it into the haven we've always imagined. In our cosy home garden, we'll be embracing a symphony of herbs and flowers this year. The plan is to keep things low maintenance yet vibrant, preparing for our upcoming move. Pots and troughs will be our little secret weapons, hosting an array of cherry tomatoes, crisp salads and sweet strawberries, perfect for those quick summer snacks. Over at the allotment, a canvas of possibilities awaits. Currently, we have 6 10 by 4 foot beds, but I'm eager to add 4 more. Imagine a tapestry of companion-planted square-foot gardens, each a patch of a unique piece of the larger mosaic. And then there's the polytunnel, a haven for our tender seedlings to start out their lives in the warm embrace of a snug compost, nourished by our little irrigation system that I'm so proud of. So you can definitely see the bits of the bed here that's been kind of covered with compost. This bit's been probably out to the elements a bit more, whereas this has been nice and covered. Can't say it's worked brilliantly getting rid of all the weeds, but this side that's been covered is definitely less weedy than this side, so we'll sort that out in a minute. Loving the fact that there's wormies going on, and I am slightly concerned about all of these kind of holes and troughs. They look a bit like mousy or ratty. Slightly against no dig principles. I'm actually going to rake this a little bit before I plant in my garlic. But having said that, it's not actually as, despite the bit of ice, it's not actually as bad as it looks. It's not as solid as I thought it would be, so I think it'll be alright. I'll give it a quick rake over, get my dibber out and then plant the garlic. Good fun. I'll be guided by Charles Dowding's planting calendar, a trusted companion in this gardening journey. Seeds will begin their journey in the second week of February, marking a new chapter of growth and discovery. This is one of my favourite parts of gardening, planting garlic. There's just something almost magical about nurturing these pungent little cloves. Despite it being mid-January, a tad late for garlic planting, I'm filled with hope. The winter's been mild and nature has a way of catching up. I've got some home-sprouted garlic ready to be sown directly into the earth, a little experiment of mine. Soon I'll be ordering more garlic seeds, adding to our ambitious plan of cultivating around 144 plants. Yes, our love of garlic knows no bounds. Last year's harvest was a learning curve, but it's all part of the journey. This year we're placing a stronger emphasis on soil health, the very foundation of a thriving garden. And let's not forget our secret weapon, worm pea encastings from our wormery at home. This natural fertiliser is like liquid gold, enriching the soil and promising a bountiful garlic crop. As I plant each clove, I'm reminded of the cycle of growth and renewal, a theme that resonates deeply with me, especially at this time of year. So I've laid out my grid. I'm going to now try and see if I can plant my garlic in there. Garlic is planted 9 per square, so let's go. I'm going to start with this row and then just work my way backwards. That way I can cover that if I need to. As we come to a close to this return journey, I'd like to take a moment to glance back at 2023 through a little bit of a catch-up. Each frame is a memory, each plant is a story from the past year. It's a tapestry of trials, triumphs and a timeless dance of nature. And now, as we turn the page, here's to 2024, a year we step in with hope and excitement. Moving homes, adapting to a new job, reshaping our gardens. These are not just changes, but these are seeds of new beginnings. I'm excited to share each step of this journey with you, from the first sprout to the last harvest. Together, let's cherish the quiet moments, the triumphs and even the challenges that gardening brings. Thank you for joining me in this first step back into a world of green growth. These past few months haven't been easy here in our little corner of the world, and there has been a lot of changes already. But we're looking forward to the possibilities that a new year brings, both in our garden and in our life. Here's to a season filled with lush gardens, bountiful harvests, and the joy of homesteading. Just a British way. So I've got like 5.5 squares here planted of my garlic. I'm not going to be too precious about it this year, but at least I know where the already sprouting garlic is. And if it works, great. If it doesn't, that's fine. This year's aim with my garden is to take a step back and just think, you know what, I'm going to try my best. If it works, that's amazing. I'll be so happy. If it doesn't, we've got learning for next year. There's a lot changing in our lives, so less pressure the better, I think. Hi good lifers, welcome back to the channel where we talk sustainable living, growing your own food. My name's Nikki and today I'm going to take you on a little tour of our allotment. This is my new allotment and yes, I know that it needs a lot of work. I shared on the channel a couple of videos ago that I have ADHD, so trying to figure out how to navigate life with a neurological condition that actually makes it really difficult to plan things and follow through with plans and bits and pieces like that can be really hard. And today we are going to be talking about how to turn this into. I like the idea of things being in straight lines, and it means I can use spreadsheets, which I really like. I do love garlic so much that I'm pretty sure garlic cake would probably taste quite good. No, actually that would taste horrible. Garlic's definitely a savoury thing. 3, 4, 5 foot pieces. I've got 6 4-foot pieces, which is quite good. So I've got enough there. So I have all my wood here in the car, ready to go. I'm down at the allotment.
I'm pretty sure that we found a couple of dryad saddles. We've got a fairly old looking version.
We have just planted a whole 10 by 4 foot bed full of garlic and onions, ready to grow all through the winter and hopefully give us a nice crop through the summer. You how to make your own very own natural deodorant from ingredients that you probably have on your pantry shelf, because you can never have too much irrigation system. Like every time I say that I can hear G saying irrigation system because I drive him mad talking about it. You can get really into irrigation systems, you know. I don't know if this experiment's going to work, but we'll give it a try. Okay, so this recipe is really simple. Simply pop your ingredients into your glass bowl. Go, nice and easy. So just a quick example, this is the kind of size that we're looking for our pesto. We don't mind them being a little bit bigger, but if you're going to get a salad, you want more one this kind of size. So there you have it, 28 portions from 7 different meals, all packaged up, ready to go in the freezer. Just found one of my favourite natural remedies to use. This is actually called plantain. Plantain is an amazing weed and it grows pretty much everywhere, pretty much year round. And then this is going to become our toilet later on, because there are no toilets on the allotment and it's a bloody long walk to the nearest toilet and along a very busy road. Battery's dead, even the second one. Well, I've done a little bit today. Definitely doesn't look like it. So there we go, a year's worth of gardening all planned out. Let's see if it actually works. Have a lovely good life, people. Bye. So that's it from me today. Hopefully this year is going to be a good one. We've got a lot of work to do, as you can see behind me, but we had a lot of work to do last year and we're probably going to have a lot of work to do next year. So thank you for joining me, thank you for being you, and I really hope that your 2024 is going to be abundant, is going to be happy, and is going to be fruitful. So thank you very much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.